Bottom boys, bottom boys, bottom boys, getting to the bottom, boy, to the bottom, boys, bottom,
Another episode, another absolute banger. Absolute banger. Banger, I hardly know her. I am your snake daddy, your shitposter supreme, Matt Keck, alongside me. It's the light of my life, the man of a million beans,
Paul Spuds Shields. Spuds, like the dog?
Like
Mackenzie?
Yeah, Spuds McKenzie. I am a big fan.
Do you remember Spuds McKenzie?
You know, what's funny is I don't know if I remember him so much from being on TV, but I definitely remember him from seeing the outdated ads on the walls of every bar I told stand-up in for years. Like, he's still on the wall, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't love a little Spuds McKenzie?
If the bar is cool.
Yeah, if the bar is cool enough to have Marlboro rewards points, they've got a Spuds McKenzie poster. Yeah, we're back doing it again. Anything exciting cooking in the world of the Bean Master?
Oh, the Bean Master. Oh man, yeah, the bean deal went up some more, 1.5 million.
Some bean company left a comment on there.
Oh, really? What'd they say?
They said, "Oh, this is actually a banger," and I left a comment back. I don't remember what their name is, but I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna tag them in this clip. Because I was like, hey, we got a little room on this bean shelf now. We got a little room.
Oh, yeah.
Send us some beans.
Yeah. Send us some beans.
Send daddy some beans.
You can eat beans.
Yeah.
I got more beans.
Yeah.
Bean shelves.
Send daddy some beans. We got shelf
space. I can make space.
Mm-hmm.
Just eat some of the beans.
Send them our way. We're ready for them beans
eat
now.
Some of those beans.
Yeah, bean shelf cooking.
I did have I got this.
Ooh.
This here came in the mail. Pope.
Oh, I just sang Star Wars. That wasn't.
Nope, that's not the song for
Different.
Pope.
No, but still, the Pope, Leo, new guy.
Pope Leo, a baseball card.
Let me just say, as a pothead, I love that they announced the new Pope with a puff of smoke. They're like, aha, look at that, he vapes, bro. No, yeah, Pope Leo. It's so crazy that they did a sports card of him, and they did a bunch of, because they sold so many. I think it was the biggest run of Topps Now that they've done yet.
Oh, really?
It had 150,000.
Yeah.
So they had a bunch of side runs that I saw online. One of them had a white smoke background. It was out of 250. I don't know if I don't think anyone's posted the 1/1 yet. I've seen one of the ones out of that only had 5 of them. I've seen that posted. But it'll be interesting to see who got that 1/1 Pope Leo.
Man, I didn't.
Nope, not
I
me.
will say this: as far on a sports card, as far as popes go, this guy looks the sportiest.
He does kind of look sporty.
He looks like he's at least physically fit, at least a little bit, maybe.
I feel
maybe he's just hiding some stuff underneath the robes.
This Pope versus the last Pope in a game of racquetball, this Pope clearly wins. Clearly wins a game of racquetball
or
against the last
pickleball.
Pope.
At least.
Pickleball, definitely.
Yeah.
Honestly, all of the popes in my lifetime. Sorry, John Paul II. This dude's gonna spank you in some racquetball.
Oh yeah, the Beatles. What's the? How come he's not wearing a hat? The Pope hat.
I think this is a picture from before he got the hat put on.
Oh man.
Because they had to launch it quick.
Yeah.
It's Topps Now. It's not Topps Soon.
An American has been named Pope for the first time in the 2,000-year history of the Catholic Church.
Insane.
A
United Stateser.
Man.
A United States.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I could drive to his hometown. Easy. What's that, 8 hours? No sweat. Less
than
that.
8 hours.
Less than that.
And get a pizza.
Yeah.
That's what I would get if I went to his hometown.
Big old deep dish pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I'd do that. Maybe watch an improv show. Dream about what could have been.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you this, too, because I recently just had a dream. It wasn't last night, but 2 nights ago, I had a dream. Really weird.
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe you can analyze this dream for me.
I'm here for you. I am a dream analyzer.
Okay. So
Analizer.
I had gotten bitten
Ooh.
by a bee,
Oh.
and like Guinness Book of World Records showed up because my face was like swollen or whatever. Because
Yeah.
I was the only person to ever get bitten.
Instead of stung, you got bit.
Yeah, I didn't get stung. I was like,
Ooh.
in fact, yeah. The Guinness Book of World Records came in. They brought in the dude with the bee beard,
The beard guy.
the bee
I
beard
remember
guy.
the bee beard.
Yeah, he came in, and then they put it, and then also they had the world's fattest twins on motorcycles came
yeah.
in. Also,
This is a great dream.
yeah, I know.
Star-studded.
Yeah, and the bee guy was jealous because of
Because you got bit.
yeah.
He's covered
has
in bees
never
and he's
been
never
bit.
been bit.
He's never been bit by a bee.
Ooh.
Is it possible to get bit by a bee?
You know what?
I've never heard about anybody.
I don't think anyone I know has ever been bit by a bee. I don't think they have teeth.
That's why the Guinness was. Before
They're
records
impressed.
came.
They're impressed.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah. So what do you think that means?
Well, Paul, having known you for a long time,
Yeah.
You're a man of a particular type of luck.
Yeah,
You know, like
I think you're right.
it's very
Yeah.
rare. It's very rare
Dang.
for a person to be struck by lightning, and more rare for them to be struck by lightning twice. And if anyone in my life were to be struck by lightning 3 times, it would be Paul Shields.
Yeah.
you have the luck to where you order the same food as everyone, and you always get the worst
the same
version
exact
of the
thing.
always get the
I
worst
started.
version of the food.
It started where I would just everything I had looked worse, so then I just start ordering what the other person ordered, and
Yeah.
it still would come out worse.
And it's true. He told me
Yeah.
about it, and it happens. If he orders the same thing as me, I always get the better plate. It's insane.
Why'd you give me the heel part of the toast?
And so I think it's just your particular luck manifesting
Man.
in the things that you think
Yeah,
about.
you,
Like
you
you're-
sussed that out pretty
you know, I mean, it's
easily.
It's funny though because it's like it also manifests your attitude really well too, because it's like you're not like upset. You got bit by a bee, which no one's ever had
Yeah.
happen to them. And so it's like you're actually like, I don't know, it kind of puts a little shine on you, right? It gives you a moment to enjoy.
Yeah.
Like you found this moment that should be like shit, right? A bee bit me and my face is swollen up. But instead, you're just like, look at this shit.
Oh, man.
You're owning it and you're
Oh.
laughing about it, and you've got the Guinness World Records there, and somehow you get to meet the
Proud.
fat twins. Like, yeah.
They like measured my head and everything to see how much it is.
Did they have
swollen.
a
The
thing
thi-
long enough to get
Yeah,
around
that was the thing. It was the exact same size. My swollen head is the exact same
Same.
size as my
exact
non-swollen head.
How big is your head on the Vanderbeek scale?
They have.
I think my head is 2 James
Mine
Vanderbeeks.
is definitely a bunch of beaks.
It's at least 2 or 3 James Vanderbeeks.
I can't wear. Well, I like to wear. I can't wear hats. So
Yeah.
So I want to get those bucket hats.
Yeah.
But all the bucket hats all come in like one size fits all,
Mhm.
and it ain't.
No.
They don't fit mine.
No, it looks like I sat a doily on top. I look like I'm wearing a yarmulke. I can't wear a bucket hat. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
Bud Light yarmulke.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Seriously, that would be great.
Spuds McKenzie on.
At one point in time, were I Jewish, I would have worn a Bud Light yarmulke. However, I'm not Jewish and never did.
Are
But
you sure about that? Did you weren't Jewish? I thought you were Jewish.
so I'm not. Amber is 1% Jewish. I thought I was too, actually, because my mom's maiden name is Weiss.
Okay.
Which, like, traditionally there's a lot of Jewish families that have that last name, so I figured we probably had something in there. No, I don't. Amber's 1% Jewish. I do have the 0.5% that was the Liberia, Sierra Leone, from Africa.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
do have that. Otherwise, I'm white as
Ooh, you're gonna get special treatment,
as
white
white.
African.
mhm.
That white
That's true.
African.
Oh, that's true.
Man, Trump's
Oh.
with you.
My people.
Yeah.
Thank you, Taco.
Way to
Thank
go.
you, Taco Libre. You hear about the taco thing, right?
No.
Okay, so apparently Wall Street has been calling homeboy Trump Taco because it means Trump always chickens out, because he would always like reduce the
Oh, yeah.
tariffs before they went in.
And then they're freaking,
And
and,
so-
the deal's going, and the market's going everywhere. Nobody knows what the hell to
And
freaking
so
do.
someone told him that they call him that, and he was like, "Oh, you're a very mean person. That's very mean," and it cracks me up so much. I want Trump in a Mexican wrestling
taco.
mask, and I want it to say Taco Libre. I want him going, Taco!
That's great.
Oh, man. Fucking Taco Trump. It cracks me up.
Consomme taco's never good either.
No.
Even though tacos are delicious.
Oh, yeah. I love a taco.
Calling someone taco.
You don't want to be called a taco.
No, because Taco was the name of the dude on that the fantasy football TV show.
The League?
The League.
Yeah.
The League. He was the guy that was like made the worst trades, and he like.
Oh yeah, that's right. Taco was the worst. That's
yeah,
right,
he
I
was
remember.
the worst. But he did get all the ladies.
Yeah.
And he, I think somehow, always came up on top of everything.
Yeah.
Old Taco.
Old Taco.
Old Taco.
Taco's also another word for a vagina, which is something that he probably isn't a super big fan of.
He's grabbing him by the taco.
Oh man, just like JD Vance on a couch. We're gonna fucking move along. Today we're talking about potatoes.
Oh man.
As some of you who are watching can see, I'm holding a very nude Mr. Potato Head, or Potato Head, no gender, because there has yet to be eyeballs or lips applied. But we're talking potatoes today.
Yeah, we are.
Potato, in my opinion, potentially the best vegetable.
But my first potato question.
Is it a vegetable? Is that the
Before we
question?
get too far in.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about potatoes?
Oh, because we got to get to the bottom of them, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We're the bottom boys.
Nobody's ever been to the bottom of potatoes.
Yeah, people don't.
They're like fucking.
Look, how important is a potato in your life?
Yeah.
You love potatoes,
Oh,
right?
I am.
You see
Part
them
of my
everywhere.
deals is I was
Irish.
Irish. I have Irish.
So you're like 50% straight up Chinese, and then it was like quite a bit Irish on the
I think
other
so.
side.
Yeah.
Like, I think we're both about like, if I remember right, I'm like 28%, and I think you're more than I am.
Yeah, if it was on a sundial, I think I'd be like maybe a 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Maybe a 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock Irish.
And so honestly, that's probably the main reason we're talking about potatoes. If I'm being honest, is we've got a lot of Irish in us.
Yeah.
Top of the morning to us.
But I have no idea about. Do you know about the famine?
I know very little, but I know that potatoes were a very important crop at the time, and they were not growing.
They got infested. I think they got infected or something,
did.
right? They were
there was a blight.
They blighted.
Yep, and so
Fucking
and since they weren't growing and they couldn't grow almost anything because that was like the main crop that
blight.
caused a lot of famine. You know, one terrible harvest back in those days, and you were pretty well fucked.
And then you freaking starve for.
And then you gotta hope that you don't have
7 years.
another bad one. Right? Exactly.
Man,
I will say I get it too. This is a main crop. Are you kidding me? French fries.
oh yeah, I had a list. Did you have a list?
I wrote a few.
I had a list of
fries.
foods, favorite foods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tater tots. That's a good one.
Oh shit! I didn't put tater tots in here.
Great. I almost forgot tater tots.
Son of a bitch.
Obviously a baked potato or a twice
Yeah.
baked potato.
What was your number one?
So I have a hard time. I think French fries is my number one, but it was I have a dark horse, and that's the potato skin.
Oh, I had potato skins here listed.
But I discussed it with Amber, who is the one who first actually brought up potatoes as an idea of something to get to the bottom of, because honestly, we discuss potatoes often. She said the potato skin, while delicious, is delicious because of the toppings. So does that count?
If it's loaded. Yeah, otherwise it's just a baked potato.
Right, exactly. And so it's like,
Yeah, that makes
you're right.
sense.
That's not a different thing. So,
But it is.
it is, but I'm still going to go fries as my favorite form of potato. She said chips, actually. What's your favorite form?
I have curly fries.
Ooh, yeah.
Curly fries.
Specifically curly.
Yes.
I think for me it's going to be
over
the waffle fry.
over the French. The
Oh,
curly.
no. I'm the shoestring fry. I'm a shoestring.
Shoestring fry?
That's the McDonald's fry. Yeah.
The McDonald's fries are shoestring fry?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Shoestring fries are those hard ones.
Not like
Those hard ones.
They're like the steak and shake, like the thin ones. The thin ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I like those.
Oh, yeah,
types.
yeah. Really?
The tall, thin ones. Those are my favorite.
I like them
types.
better than the fat ones.
I'm
because
okay
it's
with all
crispier
types,
on the
but-
outside than that. But then I very much also had potatoes, au gratin.
Oh man, au gratin's great.
Au gratin
though,
potatoes.
Man. Ooh.
Au gratin potatoes.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you're
That's
welcome.
And I like a mashed potato with my steak. You dip the steak in the mashed potato like it's a
Yeah,
damn
mashed
sauce.
potatoes on here, but not top. I guess I do like chips a lot.
Chips are great,
I'm
man.
a fan of chips.
Chips are so good.
But
Who doesn't love
yeah.
chips?
I could eat a shit ton of chips.
Favorite chip?
I almost
On the spot, you don't got it, huh?
Well, I was gonna say it, but then I was like, you're gonna
Make
call
fun
me
of
an
you?
idiot, and then say it's not a chip. Then I was gonna say.
Oh, were you going to say Pringles?
I was gonna say the Pringle.
Oh, that's fine. You can call it a chip.
Is
I'm
it?
not gonna.
Is it a potato?
Technically, it's a potato compote. So
Okay.
it's not sliced and
Compote.
fried. It's like the pulp mashed into the shape of a chip.
Okay,
So it's still a potato.
but I do
You're
have
a big Pringle guy.
well, I don't know if I'm a big Pringle guy, but if I'm craving a potato chip,
That's the one.
like a craving one, I think Pringles will, for some reason, it's a weird thing where I was like, oh yeah, and then I'll eat a couple, then I'll be like, okay, why was I craving these?
Yeah, I get that. I'll do that sometimes.
And I
with
can't
stuff.
eat like too damn many of them. Maybe it's because I can stack them and just eat like a freaking Dagwood sandwich.
Gotta love
old
that.
person reference, but old guy reference, but like a big, thick Scooby Doo sandwich.
Yeah,
of,
Scooby Doo, where they
of
shuffle
potato
all the
chips.
stuff together.
Yeah.
See, this isn't a potato chip. A corn chip that I had recently that I did something similar was a spicy nacho Dorito. I ate alongside with pickles, and let me tell you, whew, that was great. But as far as a potato chip goes, I love me a plain lay.
Did you eat was the pickle like a juicy pickle?
So it was
Or
like
was
a
it hard, crispy pickle?
It was a dill, and it was like a gherkin, like a little full, one of
Okay.
the small full ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'd take a bite of the pickle, eat a handful of chips, eat that shit together. Whew, whew.
Anytime
Let
I
me
have
tell
if I have a
ya.
sandwich, I'll
Mhm.
put chips on it.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
put chips on it, like a
Gotta-
bologna sandwich or something.
gotta put chips on
with
it.
some mayonnaise and on there, and then put the chips on there, or
Mhm.
whatever you have. You know, you put that on it. Yeah, it's the texture.
A little
it's those
more
different.
crunch.
Yeah, you get those different textures. That's what I like.
Little extra
I
salt.
like that.
I'm with you on that. I like a plain Lay's. I'll tell you, I can't find them anymore. But those Joe's KC Guy's potato chips were good as hell. They had the Joe's seasoning on. I know, hometown chip, but man, those ones were good. I can't find them anymore. But I like a regular Lay. I like a Ruffle actually. I'm into a Ruffle.
Yeah, I like it's a thicker. It's
It's
thicker.
greasier too. A little
Yeah,
bit.
it gives you some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I won't do it too much, but now and then.
The thin ones I can't eat too many. They'll get too salty
Yeah.
on me.
Yeah.
So that's a deal.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah. The too thin, they get real salty, but I'm a salt boy. You can call me Lot's wife. I'm a pillar of salt, baby. We're talking about fucking Dagwoods and Lot's wife. We are hip.
Man.
We are hip. We are happening. We're talking about potatoes. You know who got fucked the hardest by a potato? Dan Quayle.
Oh yeah.
If we're gonna talk old guy references.
Oh yeah.
For people who don't remember, this is like one of the first political things I remember because it made me laugh so much.
So stupid.
Dan Quayle was gonna be vice president. He was running with.
He was vice
Yeah, he
president.
was vice president with first Bush,
Yeah.
George H.W. Now they're running for the second term against Bill Clinton for the first time, and obviously Clinton comes in and he's got that fucking southern like sleazeball swagger that he had that no one had seen that kind of charm in politics. And he's going up against old dude Bush and Dan Quayle. Dan Quayle was kind of dumb, so someone was having him spell potato. He spelled potato wrong. He put an E on the end of it. That back then was enough
Oh no!
to
I was
completely
yeah.
derail their
People
entire
were-
campaign.
People were fucking.
They're like, "Are you kidding me? He cannot
Can't-
spell potato. He cannot be in the White House." And that was,
you know how many of those people can spell potato?
yeah, probably very few
Yeah.
of them. But they knew better than to put him in the White House. They knew he was too dumb for it. We don't know any better anymore. Who gives a fuck who can
I
spell
think he
what
just
anymore?
had a freaking foot fetish.
I mean, he might have. He might have just wanted that toe.
He wanted that big toe
That
at the end of that toe.
Oh, Dan
With the
Quayle with
toe.
the toe. Okay. Potatoes, not just food. Potatoes have a lot of uses.
Yeah.
You know what other ways you can use a potato?
Yeah.
Potato gun.
Potato guns.
Have you ever shot one?
No, but they sound painful.
Yeah, I've never shot one either. It seems awesome.
Do they? Is it an entire potato?
Yeah, you like shoot a potato.
Is it better than a hot dog gun? Hot dog gun sounds softer.
Yeah.
Or a t-shirt gun.
I feel like a t-shirt gun and a hot dog gun are meant for you to catch it. So they're
Yeah.
just like, I feel like the potato gun's generally meant to hit something.
How much does it cost for a hot dog gun?
I don't know. I want one though. That would be
Yeah.
sick. I want one of those like 5-chamber Gatlin hot dog guns.
Just shoot hot dogs at people.
Yeah, it'd be amazing. Drive down the street shooting hot dogs out
Yeah.
the side of your car.
Homeless people, they need them.
Man. Oh, you kidding
Smack them in
me?
the face as they fucking go.
That'd be the most American thing ever. A TikToker driving up and down Skid Row shooting hot dogs out of a gun at the homeless. Whew. USA! USA! USA!
Potatoes sound damaging.
Don't shoot no
Potatoes are more like a.
That's hard.
They do like bombs, like with them, right?
They
like,
do clocks.
like a freaking.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can. Potatoes are crazy. They have like an electrical charge in the potato.
Potatoes?
You can start a clock with a potato, just a potato.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Some guy freaking
You just
putting electrics in there. Yeah, some
starts a clock.
science experiments.
It's like there's like I remember as a
man.
kid they had us do that in science class, and I was like, "This is a potato."
I'm gonna just start bringing a sack of potatoes with me just in case my
Yeah.
battery dies.
Yeah. What if your phone dies? Boom. Plug it into the
What's
tater.
this dude doing? He's fucking got a potato out. Potato out. People start putting their shit in rice. They need to hook them up to potatoes.
They really do. You know something that I just thought of? I was talking earlier to Amber about something I miss, and that was when cell phones were first starting. Some shot pretty good video, others shot really shit video, but we all uploaded whatever we could anyway. And so when you would see a shit video, people would say things like, "What did you record this on? An electric toothbrush?" Or "What did you record this on? A potato?" And they called it potato quality. And I just it's like
man, I've
a
never
lost
heard that.
It's like a lost internet lingo
Yeah.
that only existed for a short amount of time because the technology jumped up so fast.
Yeah, you went from
that-
potato straight to.
potato quality to 8K in your pocket within
Yeah.
like a decade. But
Yeah.
back then, you would say shit like, "Oh, what'd you record this on? A fucking Game Boy?" Like, I don't know. You would just
Yeah.
come up with something that you should.
When you go back and look at those things, you can tell too. Back then you
Oh,
couldn't.
man.
It looked amazing.
yeah, oh yeah,
A potato? That potato picture looked amazing.
so good.
Yeah.
So good. It's funny to go back and watch even like the snake video, right? That's 15 years ago. That was on
Yeah.
a mini DV
Definitely.
camcorder.
Definitely
on
looked like a potato.
film. It looks like it's shot on a damn potato.
Now. Back
You-
then,
It's funny because back then I thought it looked great, right? It was new. It looked good and crisp. Now it looks the way stuff from the 80s looked then.
yeah. You're like, you
How
put a
did that
filter on that?
happen? Yeah, how did that happen? How do different time frames have filters? It's crazy.
I think it's your eyes are just not used to it, and then they get used to it.
Maybe that's
And then
true.
it's to be.
That's
you
true.
know,
Like when I first got my new Samsung, and it
And you're
looked like,
like,
I could
"Oh,
go
look how
into the TV.
amazing
and
that
now it
is."
just looks normal.
Now it just looks.
Yeah, it looks like the way it always does.
Oh yeah, it's a blade of grass. I can see it. I don't
Yeah,
care.
it's like, oh, cool.
That's normal.
Oh, cool. It's I can
Yeah.
see the suds in Norm's beer on Cheers.
Mm.
R.I.P. my dude.
Oh yeah.
R.I.P. George went. Norm.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name,
Boom, 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 boom.
and you're always glad you came.
Boom, boom, boom. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same.
You wanna be where everybody knows your name.
Man, what a good show. Obviously, I showed Mr. Potato Head here. Did you ever have one of these guys?
I actually. Okay,
Uh,
I would like to start with this.
Yeah, let's hear it.
We know what a Mixed Potato Head is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to, like, you put their faces on them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You got eyeballs. You got noses.
Yeah.
Like this guy's got the Hulk's feet on him. You can move their arms, their ears, tongues, and hats.
Yeah, that's what this is. When I was, you got a Hulk one. That's pretty sweet with a mustache.
Look at these
Hulk's
boots.
got a mustache.
Look at them boots.
It's like the Red Hulk, I guess. Oh yeah, look at them boots.
That's Jesse from Toy Story's head.
Oh yeah, I
had Darth Tater when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, I've seen him.
I've
seen him, but I could never afford a freaking potato head.
Spudderman. Right?
I couldn't afford those when I was little, but you know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah. Did you stop?
Any potato
can be
a potato head.
Yeah.
I learned that early. You just stick some shit in a potato. It'll stick.
Yeah. It really will. I literally think that has to be how they came up with the idea, right?
I brought this. I actually brought this.
Yeah.
I actually brought a potato.
Uh-huh.
That looks. It actually this potato looks like. This potato looks like, if you can look at this.
Oh, look at that guy.
Yeah,
He's
this is
cute.
look at this. It looks like. Let me see where he is at.
Kind of looks like the head of a sperm whale.
No, this is This looks exactly like Marlon Brando.
Oh my God!
From Apocalypse Now. Not like. Not
Godfather Brando.
Yeah, right after. Yeah, after that.
Okay.
After that, this is like Apocalypse Now. Friggin' Isle of Dr. Moreau.
Okay. Yeah.
Brando. This potato looks exactly. Let me see it, because it called to me when I got him. But right there. If you look there.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Do you see it?
I do.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
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 Hey, Jamie, get in close on this. That's crazy.
Look at that.
That's Marlon Brando as a potato, guys.
Yeah.
That's the Spud father right here.
Let me see his.
I'm gonna make you a casserole you can't refuse.
Oh yeah. Give me a. Do you have a must? Give me a. Let me mark a. I'll actually make a Brando out of this.
Oh, I got.
Out of this potato.
I got accessories here.
Okay. See. Give me some Brando looking eyes.
Here's some glasses.
Yeah, he didn't have glasses really. I don't think.
Regular eyes.
Oh yeah, regular eyes. He just friggin'.
Did he have big blue eyelashes?
Look at that. Look at the eyes in that potato.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Now you got to put a nose through the mustache.
Okay.
Here
I could do that. Is that a
go.
Brando nose? That does look like a Brando nose.
Uh-huh.
Put him in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that.
That's looking pretty good.
This.
Do you want ears? I got ears.
I'll take a. No, Brando didn't have ears.
Yeah, that's true.
But this. Let me put this stormtrooper hat on him.
Oh, I have a woman's smiling mouth.
Oh, that's exactly looks like Brando's. This looks like Brando's from Glass Tango in Paris. Look at that. You don't need a goddamn. You don't need to spend all the money.
Why is that Steve Harvey?
That's Steve Harvey. This potato is Steve Harvey. That's his. This is in the new. In the new Mandalorian, Steve Harvey from the new Mandalorian show.
It's fucking Stormtrooper Steve Harvey. That's incredible. So Paul has accidentally turned his potato into Steve Harvey here, and it looks wonderful. It also does look like Marlon Brando it's not Steve Harvey, but once you see Steve Harvey, there's no going back.
Yeah, no, that's straight up Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey looks like a potato.
Uh-huh.
That's
He's got that same mustache. He's got that smile. He looks like someone just gave him a dirty answer on Family Feud. Like an old lady just said penis, and that's the face he makes.
He said, "You pine."
Oh yeah, that was my
Cupine.
favorite. I love that so much. The words that start with pork, and the dude's answer was cupine.
Cupine. He said cupine.
Said, cupine. I love that so much.
Well, there's that Steve Harvey potato, but look at that.
I think he's
That
done
look-
like 30 seasons of Family Feud at this point.
Oh,
it's incredible.
Shit ton of
I
them.
mean, I watched
crazy.
I literally have
More
stayed
than
up
Louis.
watching his highlights.
For sure more than Louis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's beat Louis probably and Richard Karn combined, I would guess.
Richard Dawson.
Oh, I bet he's probably done more than Dawson at
Yeah.
this point. Yeah.
I think so.
That's crazy.
Synonymous. But look at that. See? This is what I had. I had an actual potato when I was little because I couldn't afford this. And you know what? Look, this looks much better
It
than
actually
that
does
potato.
look better than this potato. What is this? This isn't a potato. It looks more like a peanut. It looks like a legume.
Legumes.
I do like that you're supposed to stuff the whole like extra face parts in its butt.
Oh,
That's always
man.
been one of my favorite
I didn't
parts.
realize that was part of it.
Oh yeah, you open
Oh,
it
yeah,
up
it
and
is.
you
I
fill
remember
it
that
with
now,
like
'cause
eyeballs and stuff.
From Toy Story.
Yep.
He like
Oh
released
yeah,
them
it's always
all.
got the trunk in the trunk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Toy Story Mr. Potato Head, maybe one of my favorite characters. He's so funny because he's just sarcastic and doesn't matter.
I made a list of potato movies too.
Ooh, what do we got? I want to hear these.
Let's see here. The Christmas Story, A Christmas Story,
Okay.
where when Ralphie's brother he makes him like oink like a piggy
Uh-huh.
at the table and he's just eating those potatoes up
Yep.
in there.
Yep.
Yeah, that one. Animal House where he's like it's a zit.
Zit.
He
Yep.
does the potatoes. That's a good potato movie.
Old Belushi.
Belushi.
Mhm.
Belushi. Then I have Close to Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh yeah,
He's making
Devil's
the-
Tower out of the
Mhm.
mashed potatoes.
Out of the mashed potatoes.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Good pull.
And then I have my second one is Toy
A
Story.
great movie.
Toy
Great
Story.
movie. Love that.
And the number one,
Uh-huh.
the old Martian.
Ooh, that is a good
The
one.
Martian.
Now,
Mhm.
before we get into poop potatoes, because I love The Martian, the only one I didn't see on this list that I can think of right now,
Uh-huh.
Napoleon Dynamite and his tots.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
those are
Napoleon, let me get
tots.
some of your tots.
He does
Get
have those
your
tots.
own.
My bad,
Other
man.
than that,
That overstrikes.
excellent
Yeah, that's
list. Other than
definitely
that,
above Christmas Story and
excellent list.
Animal House.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not Animal House.
But right around the same,
But
depending
yeah.
on your age, you know.
Yeah, I guess so.
Depends.
That's
I mean,
pretty
Napoleon's,
Napoleon just has so many iconic scenes.
yeah, the
but
potatoes
Animal House, that's
matter.
like one of the ones
Yeah,
that is.
the potatoes matter very little for Napoleon
if he would,
Dynamite.
if he was feeding Tina the potatoes
Instead of the ham,
Yeah.
agreed. Or if
Yeah.
Uncle Rico had tossed a potato at his head
Oh man,
instead of a steak.
Uncle Rico. I just realized after
He's-
watching like 3 seasons
White Lotus
of White Lotus, and it's like the 3rd season, and he's in every single White Lotus. That guy was Uncle Rico in there.
I love that because I've only watched season 1, but episode 1, I told Ambrego, or first time he shows up, I don't know if it was episode 1, but first time he shows up, I go, oh, it's Uncle Rico. Because I watch Napoleon Dynamite so much. He does not look the same at
No,
all.
because his hair is gone.
Yeah, exactly. And he's, obviously he's 20 years
A
older.
lot older.
Right. You're gonna age. So.
I think he can still throw a football over a fucking mountain.
there's no way he doesn't throw
Yeah.
footballs over a goddamn mountain.
Yeah. But I didn't catch it till the 3rd freaking deal.
I love that.
And I didn't catch it until I looked at the IMDb just to look up something. Then I was like, what the hell?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Uncle
Yeah.
Rico.
That's so
What's
good.
going on?
That's so good. Yeah, so The Martian.
The Martian.
Love that movie.
That movie.
Because it showed me just how important a potato could be. He survived on nothing but the potatoes he was growing and the poop he made from those potatoes, basically, for like 6 months in that movie.
It's like a whole.
For like 6 straight months, he ate poop potatoes, but the potatoes kept growing because he would cut it in half and then it would grow more. That's crazy. That's an infinite food glitch. What?
Yeah.
Why are we not doing this more?
Why are we not eating and shitting potatoes?
Yes. Why are we not eating and shitting potatoes?
Yeah. Freaking. Fuck you, Atkins.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what happened.
That's
Fucking
true.
Atkins.
Atkins shamed the potatoes. They shamed the potato. Well, the potato is mighty, Dr. Atkin. The potato is mighty and delicious.
It's also, I mean, it's starch.
Yeah, boom.
You can freaking make your shirt hard
You sure can.
with an iron.
You can starch it up. Do you use starch?
If I don't want like a limp shirt,
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna. I don't even use an iron. I'm not gonna.
I get it. I get it.
I just.
I feel like my mom used to put starch on my dad's shirts growing up, but I think it's weird.
Do you use starch? I've got a freaking
Pee Wee.
Pee Wee Herman shirt.
He's got a new documentary out. I haven't watched it yet, but
I haven't either.
I want to see it.
I haven't either.
Love me a little Polly Rubes. Man, he would have loved that potato.
He would have. Did he have a potato?
Probably.
No,
he
probably did.
He married a fruit salad. I remember
Oh,
that.
you know what potato movie I miss?
What's that?
The freaking Charlie Chaplin, where he makes the potato dance. That's probably one of the.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even think about that movie.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
The Charlie, I don't know which one that is. It's like the little,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, tramp or some shit. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that's one of his characters at least. So.
Yeah. So when he makes the, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. With a little feet thing or
Yeah,
whatever.
and he makes the potato dance.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be one of the most iconic.
That's a
freaking
good potato. That's a
deals.
good potato one.
movies.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I even have that written down. Just came up with that.
That's
Man,
a good one.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I wrote down. I tried to write down songs with the potatoes, but
Not a lot of them.
no, I couldn't really think of any.
You remember Ron White and how his nickname?
Oh, yeah.
His nickname was Tater Salad.
Tater salad. Tater
Man.
salad. I had tater salad written down as one of the foods.
It's funny because growing up, I loved stand-up, so I watched it on Comedy Central all the time. No one in my family watched stand-up, but they're all fucking, rednecks and whatever. So once Larry the Cable Guy and all them
they are
rolled
the
around
best.
with Blue Collar, they would be watching that at every holiday. So I've seen those Blue Collar comedy DVDs dozens of times.
I think everybody has.
But I never put them on. I would just go to, and they'd just be on. And man, no matter what, you can have opinions about any of these guys. Obviously, they all are good showmen, no matter what. But Ron White is so goddamn funny, it drives me crazy. And I haven't watched it in a long time, but back then, I would just laugh nonstop at this dude.
I think everybody laughed nonstop when they came out.
Yeah.
It just when
But
they
then they just kept doing it.
they
They
got
did it and
out.
did it. They did put out a DVD like
made
5 years
so
in
much
a
money
row or some shit.
on.
That's why
fucking-
That's why the Kings of Comedy stayed iconic. They didn't come back and milk the shit out of it. And Ron White actually is the one who dropped out before the rest of them. I remember they even had like a sketch show.
He was the only one that didn't have a freaking that tagline that friggin'
He didn't have his catchphrase.
yeah. He didn't have a "here's your sign" or "you might be
Get
a
her done. You
get-
might be a redneck.
redneck.
Yeah.
yeah."
I mean, it's a successful.
So he wasn't making as much cash as the other people, but
Well, sure, it's a successful model. Get a catchphrase, slap it on a T-shirt,
Oh, man.
make it into a whole franchise. Foxworthy was the first to do. He was like the first to get
Oh,
onto
yeah.
cassette, really, because he did the might be a redneck thing as like a song, right? Isn't that how it started? Oh, it was the Redneck 12 Days of Christmas.
oh,
That was like his
yeah.
first big thing.
Oh yeah, something about on the blocks of
Uh-huh.
your Mustang
And
GTs
the,
on the
yeah, and
blocks
the,
of a fucking-
and some parts to a Mustang
Mustang
GT. Yeah. Oh wow, that was a deep dive. We literally went to the bottom of potatoes with that. What?
what?
Okay, potato thing we haven't mentioned yet because I think we need to fully cover the
Okay.
potato.
Yeah.
Hot potato.
Okay.
Have you ever played it?
I mean, yeah, I would have to say. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I've actually. I mean, I know it's how it's played.
Right.
I would yell hot potato and then
Throw something at somebody.
throw like a baby or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely a baby.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I think babies were
Babies
the first.
look kind of like
Yeah.
potatoes.
Hot potato, and then they gotta catch the baby or
Uh-huh.
not catch the baby.
Yeah, and it's like the baby fell on its head.
Yeah.
And then it looks even more like a potato.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it thinks like a potato.
But that was back when it's okay to throw babies around.
Right. You know, the mid 80s.
Yeah, you didn't even have to have a seatbelt.
Mm-mm. No.
If you have trash, you just throw it out your
Yeah,
car window.
you have your kids start your cigarette in the passenger seat and and pass it over to you, and then they definitely don't have a seatbelt on. They're probably standing in the passenger seat.
Yeah, there's a good chance their seat has been taken out and replaced with a 5-gallon bucket.
Oh yeah, one of those free ones that you stole from a construction site.
Yeah.
So it's definitely got like some cement hardened around the rim there, little splashes. Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember those.
Definitely there's like a paint stick holding it into place, like one of those.
Yeah, they
wood
give you those
ones.
free.
Yeah, the free ones.
Those free ones.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah, that's the free that potato, hot potato.
I don't know if I've ever actually played hot potato either. Maybe like as a little kid, but it feels like it's just like a game everyone knows about, but no one plays. It's kind of like musical chairs, but with throwing shit.
Right. Yeah, so you gotta like catch stuff instead of just walking around or
Yeah, I'd rather do
in a
musical
circle.
chairs. I think.
Well, yeah, you gotta be a little more coordinated.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Potatoes with sprouts. Do you pop the sprouts off and cook them, or do you toss them?
I do with the eyes.
Like if
Potato eyes?
if it starts
Yeah.
sprouting.
They call those eyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
like that.
Oh yeah,
Like that bad
guy.
boy right
Yeah.
there?
Do you
Yeah.
pop them and eat them, or do you throw it out?
Oh, I will. I'm not gonna eat it.
No.
No, I don't need to eat that.
Mm.
There's no need for me to eat that.
Yeah. Generally, I'm gonna toss the ones that are sprouting. I'm gonna throw them out into the compost. If it's just me and you can tell the sprout part's kind of fresh, I might pop them off and cut it up.
Oh man.
Why not? Fuck it.
I guess. Why not? I suppose. Do you eat them raw?
No, I cook it.
I know some people that have.
I've tried
Take
it.
chunks.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
Yeah.
It tastes like dirt to me when it's raw.
Remember I got you that potato for your birthday with your face on it?
Yeah, that lasted a very long time. I just let it sit on a shelf. I think it lasted for like 2 years, to where it was like a shriveled up little fig with my face all crunched up on it. That was crazy. Man,
Good potato.
that was a great gift.
Yeah.
You can just mail potatoes. You can just write an address on a potato and put a stamp on it.
Yeah. We should start mailing potatoes.
Why would we not? You know what? Here's the deal. If you would like us to mail you a potato, we will sign the potato and mail it to you. Just leave your address in the comments. Leave us your address, your date of birth, your phone number, your mother's maiden name, and the last 4 of your social.
We'll sign it.
And we'll sign the potato.
We'll sign the potato.
And then give us your credit card, the 3 digits on the back, and the expiration date. And then we'll send it your way.
Yeah. And then we'll sign it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And slip into your DMs.
And, close your bank account.
Also, yeah.
Whatever works.
Yeah, we'll send you a potato that looks like a Nigerian prince.
Oh, man, that would be hilarious if we could do that. If you could figure out how to do that without it ending up being racist, it would be great. But I feel like no matter what, that ends up like...
So, what is potatoes? It's got to be like, as far as crops go, it's got to be the number, like number 2 or something, right?
What do you think's 1? Tobacco?
What? Oh, I remember when, and this was before everybody got illegalized. I remember when freaking weed freaking overtook corn as the number 1. So I think it's gotta be
like
weed,
corn,
but I don't really count the weed because it's not a food.
True. Tobacco
So-
I wouldn't count either because it's not a food then. But how about
Well, I
soy?
guess so, but-
soy's probably pretty high.
Well, corn you use in everything.
Oh yeah.
Everything has corn. Look in
For
your
sure.
soda. It says
Oh.
corn syrup
It
right in
would.
there.
It would if it wasn't the diet kind, but yeah.
Oh, maybe the diet kind says it too.
It might. If there's
It says
corn, that'd be
corn in there.
crazy if there's
Probably
some corn
not.
up in this one.
Probably not.
It does have the caramel color though. It's that aspartame you got to worry
Oh,
about.
the
in this
ass.
shit. All up in my
About to
aspartame.
tame that ass.
I know, God. Ugh.
Yeah, but corn, because it's in every damn thing.
Uh-huh.
And then maybe potatoes, I guess.
Maybe soybeans. We do export a lot of soy, but honestly, I think you're right. I think a tater's probably above a soybean.
Yeah, well, you use it in a lot of
I eat so
things.
many potatoes. So many
Potato-
potatoes. Look at just how
all
many
those
potatoes are
different
in a
potatoes.
Five Guys when you walk in.
Oh, man.
It just stacks of fucking potato sacks.
Those are peanuts, Matt.
Yeah, I got the potatoes underneath the peanuts.
Okay.
Don't they?
Mm,
Oh, man.
I think
feel
you're
like,
confusing peanuts for potatoes.
I don't know. For some reason, I felt like they had potato sacks in there.
Maybe they do.
Maybe they don't.
Or maybe I'm gaslighting you right now.
Honestly, though, like, there's a very good chance you're right. I'm like, oh, yeah. Fuck, that might be because it is under the peanut boxes, so that would make more sense.
How can we get... So, if you're an ad man.
I'm an ad man.
You're an ad man, right?
I'm a madman.
You're a madman. What would you pitch
Mm-hmm.
to get potatoes back
Above corn?
above corn? How could you raise potatoes up above corn?
Well, the problem is the corn syrup, right? That's why corn's the highest.
Oh,
so
yeah.
corn has two uses. You got the sugar, which ends up going in everything, and then you got the corn on top of it that also goes in everything.
Well, I mean,
So we
also
gotta-
it goes in like fuel.
Sure.
They can make fuel out of it.
We gotta somehow make vodka, which comes from potatoes.
They make potato vodka.
Make
Okay.
that as valuable
yeah.
as corn syrup. So I'm targeting Russia.
Well,
If
they
you want-
definitely, I think, well, definitely Germany, I think, eats more potatoes than us.
Oh yeah, that's true. And Russia drinks more vodka. We just got to get Russia
yeah.
to drink American vodka.
Hmm.
If we can convince Russia that American vodka is better than their shit, and they invented it, so that's going to be hard. That's going to be hard. But Rocky beat the Russian. Maybe we can too.
I guess if you just tell them, if you
vodka.
if you tell them that you'll
delicious.
if they start using American vodka, that you'll stop supporting Ukraine.
It would work.
Well, first till you actually stopped doing it, and then they'd switch back.
Yeah, that's true. They would switch back. Shit, we can't do
Yeah.
that. You can't trust Putin.
Mm-mm.
Can't be Putin our trust in him.
Nope, you
What
can't.
a son of a bitch.
Yep.
He kind of looks like a potato too.
He does ride a horse. Let me this potato.
I mean,
Who's the most?
put these ears on it, and it's definitely Vladimir Putin. Tell me these aren't freaking
Let me get his mustache off of him.
Putin
He
ears.
doesn't really have a mustache.
Oh yeah, we gotta get him shirtless on a horse. Oh yeah, his nose is definitely up and down too. He's got an up and down style nose.
He's got different lips, I feel.
He's got just a line.
Ooh, that's pretty.
You need those.
Oh yeah.
He
yeah.
doesn't even need a mouth. That's Putin already.
It's fucking Putin.
Because he doesn't smile. Look at this Putin potato. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. It also kind of looks like Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, it does. He's Putin on the hits.
Uh-huh. Dang. That's a tater for sure. I love how juicy it's getting because you're
I know.
putting the things in and out.
I know. I was when I was little. I was just getting sticky,
Mm-hmm.
sticking shit in the damn potato.
Uh-huh. You
And
get
then I
that
can eat
starch
it.
on your finger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can eat it. Try eating one of these bad boys.
I've tried. It's not good.
Hunk.
You know what it feels like to shit broken plastic for 3 weeks? Imagine if I was that determined that I just chomped through and ate the thing.
What if we? Hey, you want to try to like take a potato and shit it and do it like a
Do I want to grow
our
a
own-
shit potato?
our own shit potatoes and do or do our own Martian experiment?
I'll tell you that I think it's hilarious, and I would definitely do it and be committed to the bit, and there's no way Amber's letting me keep a shit potato in our house. Nowhere. I'm sorry, but my Nathan Fielder dreams die immediately.
Oh, man. So what do you think the bottom is of potatoes?
I think really the bottom of potatoes is that they are an essential piece of our culture. They've become an essential part of every culture's food to some degree, for the most part, from your latkes to your mashed potatoes. I mean, potatoes, they keep us fed. They're cheap, and they've got a diversity of uses, and most importantly, if you download the McDonald's app, you can get them for free if you only spend $2.
Really?
Yeah, you can get free medium fry with $2 purchase.
So it's not free.
No, it's just like a add-on.
You gotta spend
Yeah, it's a little add-on.
$2.
A little add-on. But the fries are free. You spend the $2 on something else.
Yeah.
Semantics.
They're free. I just changed my favorite potato.
Yeah, what is it?
My favorite potato is the loose fries in the bag.
Ooh,
Bagglers.
Bagglers.
When you find those potatoes
man.
in the freaking bag,
Now, that's
you're
what-
like, you just got extra.
That's
You
what
just got
Five
the
Guys
extra
does
friggin-
right. Like, I know that they factor in the price, but it doesn't matter. They do it right. It makes you feel like you got so much more. They're like, here's your cup of fries. Oh, and half this fucking bag is just
You're
full
just
of
like,
fries.
I ate all my fries and I got extra. You're just digging around there. Do you
Mhm.
find hope? Like, can I
Oh.
find one? Can I
You get
find
one of them little crispies in the crack. In the
man.
crack of the...
Man,
That's the best.
if one of those nuggets fell out of that thing in there, and you got a nugget,
It's like
you
when
get
you...
an extra. It's like getting an extra nugget.
It's like when you get an onion ring in your French fries.
Oh, man.
Well-
Sonic used to do that. They'll like give you a
Yeah, you can get them at Burger King now. You can do halvesies.
just get one friggin'
You-
onion ring in your fries. Like, here's a one onion ring.
Yeah, I'd get that a lot at Sonic. It's because they're trying to sell them onion rings. It's like a drug dealer. They're just giving you a taste.
Yeah.
Giving you a little taste. I mean,
one
I
damn
feel-
onion ring.
I feel like the bottom of potatoes is they're the best vegetable, and they should rightfully move up the ranks. They should defeat corn.
Did we rank our vegetables previously in the vegetable?
You know, so I don't think we ranked our vegetables. I think
Okay.
I think
Because we do have an
discussed what was
episode
a
where we went over.
vegetables.
We went over cheeses, the best cheese.
And then we talked about what is a vegetable and what isn't
What
a
is a vegetable? What isn't a vegetable?
Mm-hmm. I think we could definitely rate other foods, but potato for me is gonna top a lot of lists.
People, you can live off these potatoes. You don't
Easy.
need to be. It's like one of the only foods that you can live off
yes,
of.
it's insane.
I mean, Matt Damon did it
He
on
did.
Mars.
Did it for 6 months.
Freaking
There was a potato diet that people were going on for a while, where you
Potato
just
diet?
ate potatoes.
Katy Perry did it in space.
Mm-hmm. Did she?
I'm sure.
She definitely ate shit.
They've. And then I got a friend who I was gonna try to call because he would know about potatoes, but he would in college he would just buy a bag of potatoes and that would last him and that's all he would eat for 2 weeks.
I mean, it's a great choice. A little butter, a little salt.
And he was fine. He was healthy. I went on the freaking. I think I've said this before, but I went on a damn ramen diet.
Oh yeah.
Where I ate just ramen for a month.
Yeah, not good.
Lost the feeling in my left leg.
Dangerous. Potatoes not gonna do that to you.
No.
Not gonna do that
No.
to you.
I think they
Potatoes got your back.
Yeah.
You gonna eat that one?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
It did have a sprout.
I know. It's got a butthole.
It
Look at
does.
that.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's really the bottom of potatoes
Mashed
right
potato.
there.
Oh, there's a song about a dance called the mashed potato or something.
Feel like a mashed potato, like a mashed potato. I
the
can do the twist.
Yeah.
I can
Like do the mashed
twist.
potato. Yeah.
Do you like it?
Chubby Checker or some
Tell
shit?
me.
Chubby, I don't even know.
Tell me. That's Twist and Shout, right?
Twist and Shout. Oh, maybe that's not. Do you supposed to do mashed potato? What's the mashed potato?
I don't know.
Is that like the truffle
I was
shuffle?
thinking it was one of these, but that's not it. I think that's
No.
a Cabbage Patch.
Yeah,
or-
that's like the Charlie Brown or some shit.
Oh man, I don't
Cabbage
know.
Patch, you do. I guess it's kind of like that.
I'm
Maybe.
too white. I don't know
You
the
do-
name of no
Cabbage
dances.
Patch is more your legs, I think.
Oh well, I don't even know how to move those.
Yeah.
I haven't stood in years.
Yeah, I don't think you need to move them if you're living off of potatoes.
Yeah, I don't. I'm just gonna. I think I could just sit on a potato and like eat it anally.
They look like furniture.
A little bit.
That's a couch.
I'd
Couch
sit on
potato.
One. Oh man, I forgot about couch potatoes.
We didn't even talk about it. We didn't even get the freaking couch potatoes.
I know it.
Man,
Whatever.
so much we fucking didn't get. I apologize, guys.
Whatever.
I'm
we
sorry.
have dropped this ball so hard. We skipped couch freaking.
Man.
I'm out of here. I'm just.
Wish
kidding.
my balls had dropped.
I'm just kidding. My next show is at Hillsiders in KCK on June 10th, Tuesday. Telling a little few jokes. Don't got anything else coming up beyond that, but haven't had a show to say anything about for a while, so I figured I would.
Yeah, I haven't got a show. I need to get a show.
I need to get more shows too.
We need to get a show.
We need some shows.
We need a show.
We need a show. All right, guys. I guess that puts us at a bottom. Boys. Out.
Sprout.
Sprout.